We sent our children off to school each day with the imperative to learn. Yet, up until Hurricane Katrina, it was a hollow command, lacking the commitment and resources they needed to carry out that imperative. Long deferred maintenance, deplorable school buildings, and restroom and kitchen facilities removed any sense of dignity our children could feel about their schools.
In our old school, children used to feces on the floor and write stuff on the stalls.
They had mold in them and children could get sick.
And we couldn't learn.
We never had world-class education buildings in New Orleans before the storm, not one.
We deserve better. Children didn't ask to have schools that are torn down and not to where they should be.
We have begun anew, and we're building 21st century schools because our children deserve them. We should hope that each new building becomes a living testimony to this truth. And as parents, teachers, administrators, officials, and all concerned, that is our imperative.
Every child, regardless of his economic background or his ethnic background, should have the opportunity to be provided a quality learning facility where he or she can have the opportunity to receive instructional activities to make he or she competitive, not only in the city or the state, but across the world.
Between September of 2007 and the fall of 2008, more than 200 meetings with the community were held. They were attended by more than 10,000 residents with one goal: build 21st century schools for New Orleans public school students. Because the people of New Orleans never lost sight of this, their unprecedented involvement and cooperation led to the ratification of the School Facilities Master Plan for Orleans Parish. The School Facilities Master Plan for Orleans Parish is the roadmap that will guide the school rebuilding program for the next 20 years, at a cost of almost $2 billion. The plan must be reviewed biannually, and continued community input will play a key role. Like any good roadmap, the master plan provides alternate routes. Parts of the plan will no doubt change during the review process. Some neighborhoods will lose schools, others will gain them. Some schools with sentimental value will be torn down. To stay on point, we will focus our efforts in the 3 areas experts determined are the most critical in guiding the process. Utilizing the 2010 census, we will survey and offer interpretations of the demographic breakdown of our school-aged population, who and how many students will be attending which schools in each district. We will present the community's recommendations that have successfully been incorporated into the facilities master plan. The changes center around things like the overall size and population of schools, the number of classes per grade, and more efficient use of space by creating multi-purpose spaces within the schools.
We heard loud and clear during the master plan process that neighbors and community members wanted to be engaged in how the schools were formed academically, as well as the building and how it relates to their neighborhood.
An in-depth look into the funding of the facilities master plan, how much has been spent, how much is left, and what we hope to accomplish with it. The Orleans Parish School Rebuilding Program has become a national model of success on many fronts, not the least of which is community involvement.
And what we have to do now is, as a community, agree that we like world-class schools. We must have world-class schools. And if we can give them world-class school buildings, they'll want more of it.
As we prepare for our first review, we encourage you to get a copy of the plan and look it over. It will give you a clearer picture, phase by phase, of the 21st century school system you are helping to create.